Yechi, המלך, המשיח. This is Yossi Edery. Today I'm going to talk about how to differentiate between real news and fake news, real online information and fake online information. So first of all, CNN, MSNBC, Washington Post, now this, Mike, and all these other weird, online outlets, whatever, of information, have lost their credibility because it's becoming clear that they're biased. What does bias mean? Bias is a term that somebody will use when you have a news article that you see is only driven in one direction with barely any facts. If someone is saying, let's say there's a Republican, okay? And he's just going to talk in favor of all the Republican stuff, so then he's not a good Republican, because you need to give both sides, and you need to always sometimes agree and sometimes disagree. You need to show life, you need to show movement, and you need to show sense. So if this is a good idea, then good. If this is a bad idea, then bad. We can always learn from someone else, and sometimes we're wrong. We always have to have the option of free choice open. Same thing goes for Democrats. If a Democrat is always saying that whatever the Democrats are saying is right, and there's no way in a million years that the Republicans are wrong, so then he's obviously being biased. That's what bias means. Bias means I am sold out to the people on one side. For example, the Democratic concept in general is all about not taking responsibility for your actions and deserving everything and entitlement. So someone can have a lot of crimes on their hands, and basically if they start to go into Republican view, which is basically you have to owe up to what you do in life, physically, psychologically disturb them, they might have too much to lose if they go down that path. So they'll stick with the Democratic way of thinking, which is I deserve, I'm privileged, God created me and my parents created me, I didn't ask anyone to be here, so I deserve everything. It doesn't matter that I stole, that I killed, that I do all the worst things in the book. When you have too much to lose, sometimes your brain will tilt you in a certain direction. On the other hand, more righteous people, or more people that are very careful about doing right from wrong, will turn towards the Republican view and say, hey, why are there so many criminals getting away with all this other stuff when we have to sit here and be good boys? So that's the bias look. Obviously, a healthy person will have to combine both and see it's true that we are privileged and we do deserve to be helped. At the same time, we also have to take responsibility for our actions and come up with a non-biased, what's good for humanity approach to problems and issues at hand. That is the healthy reporting that everyone wants. And now, if you see someone spewing with hate, getting mad, and he's not explaining why, he's just bitter, and that's usually someone that is biased and has let his emotion get over his intellect, so whatever he's saying is probably garbage. Now there's another kind of garbage which is completely on a different level, which is the billion-dollar Hollywood projects. When you're making a movie, I'm talking about professional Hollywood movies, or we're talking about music videos and all this garbage. So a lot of it is just brainwashing, subliminal messaging. It's just in order to pervert the youth, or if they know that kids want to watch a bunch of people shooting at each other, so then that's what they're going to provide. Does it mean it's a good thing? No, it doesn't mean it's a good thing at all. So you see that there's no value in that movie other than the actual deed of the person watching it and paying for it somehow. So there's no actual value to a music video with a bunch of whores jumping around, because it's playing on an emotional weakness, so to speak, and it is not a healthy thing, and nobody will say that going in that direction is good. Obviously you're supposed to enjoy life, but you don't have to go against the rules that God created in morality and ethics. If you're going to break those rules on expense and then go and enjoy yourself, then everyone agrees that it's a bad idea and that there's no true value to that kind of content. So if you're searching history and then you get stuck with some wah video that's all crazy about history, but they're not actually quoting sources and they're not giving you hardcore information, or they're giving you a biased look, whether you're, let's say, learning about Israel history, so you want to go get a biased look at Israeli history from some Arab anti-Semite that wants to, not anti-Semite because Arabs are also Semite, but a guy that hates Jews that works for the Hamas. So then obviously you're not looking for true Israeli history, you're looking for the Hamas perspective on the world. Obviously the more you learn, the more you understand that there's a million ways to approach every problem. But in order to detect truth, you have to always have your eyes open to someone that's not biased. Someone that is able to hold his head cold and explain the things and then let you build on that knowledge to come up with your own conclusion on how you want to process that in your own life. So it's always important to have a healthy basis, non-biased, full of information. That's what you're looking for. Someone that could explain you everything, give you proof, and bring it to you till you understand it. So generally when you're looking online, if you see something too flashy, then it's probably propaganda paid for by billionaires for reasons that have nothing to do with actually helping you. You know, for example, I want the best, the cheapest shirts online, and then you'll see a nice big ad of a company that sells shirts for $50 a piece. It's an ad, you know, these people paid a lot of money for the ad and they're charging $50, which is a lot of money for a shirt. It's not a good deal, I promise you. And the reason that it came up first is not because it's the most relevant to your request. It's because someone paid for it to be pushed up even though you typed in the cheapest. So you have to always be using your head basically and common sense when searching for things. If it's something too flashy, or if it's you type in Messiah and the first video that comes up is Vivo with a couple million views, and it has a video basically you see two priests driving and singing some song, and then at the end they stop by a lake and they throw a body into the ocean. I mean, what's the connection to Messiah? Everyone's looking for information that's connected to making this world a better place and all that kind of stuff. So what's the connection between this stupid music video that will come before anything about the Lubavitch Rebbe King Messiah, the Jewish Messiah, the Christian Messiah, or Muhammad even? This crappy music video comes up, for example, and that shouldn't even be there. It's garbage that nobody wants, but someone pushed it there, and it's crap, it's garbage. So you have to always be aware of that. Usually you have to always follow the money. If someone's making a YouTube channel and he doesn't make a lot of money off it, or his money is not his main concept here, he's just trying to share information, chances are he's going to do a good job at it. But if there's a company like CNN or MSNBC or Washington Post, it's all about the money for them. So it's not going to be so much about helping you. It's just going to be about who can pay them more for whatever they're doing, and who can pay them more for throwing out this information. And that's all it is. So if someone pays them $5 billion to speak not nice about a certain country till this and this politician resigns, that's what they're going to do. Is it the right thing? No. Is it the honest opinion about that person? No. But that's what they got paid for, and they don't care. There's not, obviously we as human beings, normal people that don't make money off screwing other people, we try to make our money off honest deeds and honest work. We can make money off selling people food or products or helping someone in some way, exchanging concepts like that. These people have taken it to a whole new level. They don't mind to lie and to cheat. We're not part of that. If something looks too flashy, if it looks too good to be true, it's probably not true. If something is produced by a very, very rich or a business company, then it's also probably not true. Your best bet is when you're looking in reporting or for other things, private people, they give private reviews and they give it honest. They give you all sides that they know. You can watch a few private reviews is better than one commercial or whatnot. Like, for example, give you one last example before I go. McDonald's just went out with this whole campaign in Israel. I don't know if they would have the guts to do it anywhere else. But here they're going around with this ridiculous campaign and videos and this and that about how their hamburger is the healthiest hamburger. This is the most crazy thing you could ever say. McDonald's is known for not giving two hoots about health. How could you sell such a thing? Everyone knows that if you really want to eat healthy, you go home and you cut yourself up a salad. So how could they even pull this off? But who's pulling it off for them? Chadashot 10, the local Israeli TV station. So they probably signed a deal with McDonald's to do some advertising, and that's all it is. So there's nothing healthy about their hamburger, and it's disgusting that they even can put this up and get away with it. They should be prosecuted for false information. And anyway, so that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that there's a lot of advertising. It's all about knowing who is behind what he's doing and why he's doing it. If you know the agenda, then you know where it's going. For example, me, I'm just doing this because I want to help people. I want to help people online, and I want to help people bring Mashiach, to bring Messiah, and adding goodness and kindness. That's why I make my channel. You got to check if every other person that you're checking up, if what their purpose is. So peace out, long live the King Messiah, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you like it, please share it. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you soon.